Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky Bex, whatever you guys like to call me, and welcome to my Declutter series 2021. Now, I was planning to do these videos later on in the year, like I did last year, but as I was transferring my makeup from one room to another, I literally looked at all the makeup and said to myself, there's so much makeup here, I'm not even going to wear anymore. I'm not even reaching for anymore, and majority of it is discontinued, so there's no point in keeping it. And I have to be careful, especially with my eye area. My eyes are so sensitive. I actually have an eye condition. I'll pop it on screen here of what I have. So with eyeliners and especially mascaras, I have to be extremely careful. I'm not going to be sadly donating any of the makeup or giving it away or anything to family or giveaways as such, because the makeup's so old and I just don't feel comfortable. And especially with the current situation, the places that used to take makeup aren't really taking makeup at the moment, which I completely understand. So I feel like this year I want to be so cutthroat with my makeup. I literally just want to get rid of it and just say to myself, if I'm not going to use it, or if it's really expired, it has got to go. So I'm getting rid of the old and in with the new. So get yourself comfortable, like myself. I'm in my pajamas and my cozy socks. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's get on with the series. Hello guys, in this video we're going to be doing foundations. So this pile here is what I am going to be keeping, and this little pile here is what I'm not going to be keeping. So I'm just going to put these to one side. And we're going to tackle on with the pile that I am going to be keeping. This one is the Lottie London Selfie Ready Foundation. This is a matte one. This is a really nice foundation. I love mixing this in with an oil, and it's really nice on my skin. So I'm going to be keeping this one. This one is the Kiko Skin Tone Foundation. This one is more like a medium coverage. It's definitely not full and it's definitely not light either. I really like this foundation. I love how it looks on my skin, so I'll be keeping this one. This one is the Kiko Full Coverage 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. My God, if you want full coverage, this is full on coverage. Literally, you do not need a concealer for this. This is proper full on. I really like the way it looks on my skin, so I'm going to be keeping this one. The good old Revlon Colour Stay Foundation in Buff. Now, I knew my shade because she calls herself Soph now, but when she was called Soph Does Nails, she was exactly the same skin tone colour as me, so whatever she put on matched my skin. Now she's a little bit tan, but back then everything she put on, it actually suited my skin. So when she wore Buff fitted me perfectly. Anyway, I'm going to be keeping this one. I really like this one. I like the dry one. It's the normal to dry skin one. It's really good. It's really good. This one is the Gosh Cosmetics Primer Plus Skin Adapter. Now I know this is a primer, but I personally love to use it for both things. I can't put this in primer and I can't put this in foundation either, but I love using this for both things, for primer and foundation. I love it. It just adds that little tint of colour. I add a little bit of concealer, setting powder, and it's great if I want those natural everyday wear. So I'm 100% going to be keeping this. This one is the Gosh Cosmetics Foundation Drops in 006. This is a little bit too dark for me. I have to get the lighter shade, but I love the way it looks on my skin, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This is a very old Kiko Divine and Tone Moisturizing Face Serum. They don't make this anymore. It's from their limited edition range. Too dark for me, but I like to mix this in with foundations that are a little bit too pale for me, and it works really well, so I'm keeping this. The L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream Foundation. Well, it's like a tinted moisturizer, preferably, really. But it's really good. I really like this. So really nice natural everyday wear. It's a little bit too dark for me, but that's fine. I like to mix it in with a lighter foundation or just lightning drops to make it lighter. So I'm going to be keeping this one. This, oh my gosh, I love this foundation. This is the Flower Beauty Light Luminous foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain, matches my skin to a T, looks beautiful on my skin. I love, love, love this foundation, so I'm keeping this one. This one's really nice. This one's the EX1 Invisiwear foundation. Everyone raved about this because obviously Nikki Tutorials spoke about it. Really love this foundation. It's really, really good, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This here is the Me Angels Balm. It's in the lightest shade. Yeah, it's in the lightest shade, but it's slightly too dark for me, so I have to mix it with something lighter. Like I said, nice for everyday wear. It's a nice little BB cream. It's got a little bit of coverage to it for a BB cream, but I like it, so I'm keeping this one. This is the Gosh Cosmetics BB cream all-in-one. So it's like a primer, a foundation, a moisturiser, so it's pretty much all in one. Bit pale for me, so I have to mix this in with something a little bit darker. But you guys know I love my BB creams. I love my natural everyday wear kind of things. I wear the occasional full coverage, but it's more, I'm a more light coverage kind of gal. So I'm going to be keeping this one. This here is the Gosh Dextre foundation. This is full-on coverage after I've just said I'm a light coverage kind of gal. This is full coverage. I don't need a lot of this at all. A little goes a long way. It is a little pale, but that's okay. I can warm it up. Yeah, really good foundation, so I'm keeping this one. This I really like. This is the all-in-one BB cream by Body Shop. Now the way this works is it's got little micro beads in it which burst and they adapt to your skin. Very similar to the very first was it moisturizer by Kiko? Kiko Milano did they did the very first moisturizer which had that same kind of thing. So when this came out, I was like, oh, it's very similar to that, and I really like this, so I'm going to be keeping this. Sorry, my accent sounds like I'm going a bit American now. I'm going very. Anyway, sorry. This is the Beauty UK CC cream. This is a really nice CC cream. It's really nice, a little bit dark for me, so I have to make it a bit lighter. I only use a little bit, and a little does go a long way. It is really nice, it's very buildable, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This is a really nice one. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I know they've come up with a illuminating foundation, which I really want to try, but this one is really good. And when I mix it in with oil, it's really nice, so I'm going to be keeping hold of this one. These are very old. This is a very old product. This is the MUA Lightning Warm Lightning Drops. These are really good if a foundation is too dark for me, but I probably need to buy a new lightning drops because this is very old, so I need to probably get a new one because this product probably inside has gone off, so I probably need to get a new one, but I'm keeping it for now until I get replacement. This is the Orbian CC, like a CC cream. Very light coverage, very light. It actually feels like you've got nothing on your skin. I got this with my Latest in Beauty little set, my subscription box, but yeah, I like it for everyday wear, so I'm going to be keeping this. This one is the Revolution Foundation Stick in F1. This is really good. It's a little bit pale, but it's very good, especially for dry skin people. It's really good. It just glides on your skin really nicely. So I really like this, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This one is the MUA Pro Base Long Wear Matte Foundation. I love using this with their Pro Base oil, and it goes on amazingly, and it matches my skin really well. I really like this mixed in with oil. It's really good, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This one is the Cubist Pro Foundation. So really nice. There we go. It's a nice looking foundation. Really nice. I'm not too keen on the smell. It does smell a bit like paint. It's actually quite similar to the Wet n Wild one. They do smell a bit like paint, so I'm not particularly keen on the smell, but it does fade away very quickly. Yeah, so, but anyway, I'm going to be keeping this because I like the way it looks on my skin. Oh my gosh, I love this. The W7 Legendary Lasting Wear Foundation. Meant to be a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is amazing. I mean, it's a little bit dark, but that's okay. I mix it in with some lightning drops and it works really, really well. I love this. I love the way this looks on my skin, so I'm going to be keeping this. I just wish this had a pump instead of like a, you know, what you pour on the back of your hand. You know, it's a bit messy. That's the only thing I'd say about it, really. And last but not least, I have the Natural Collection Hydrating and Radiance Foundation in Porcelain. Great foundation, looks great on my skin, matches my skin perfectly, looks really nice. I really like this, so I am going to be keeping this. Okay, these are the foundations I'm not going to be keeping, so I'm just going to run through what I'm not keeping. This one is the Collection Primed Ready BB Cream. I don't think they make this anymore. It's not particularly my personal choice of BB cream. Not my favourite one, to be honest, so I'm not going to be keeping this one. This one's the Makeup Gallery Foundation in Swan. Bit too pale for me, and yeah, not my favourite, to be honest. Not particularly my favourite, so I prefer their concealer in Swan. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I use that all over my face, actually, instead of this. So yeah, not going to be keeping this one. I've even got their old foundation as well in vanilla. This is completely separated and it looks pretty, not very pleasant, to be honest. Oh my gosh, look. Can you see that? It's gone completely red inside the packaging. And it's the same with this one. Oh, right. Yeah, these are definitely going. This one is the Barium All Night Medium Coverage Foundation Stick. Not the most hydrating stick I have personally used. Usually stick foundations like this are quite hydrating, but this one's not. It tends to cling onto all my dry patches, so yeah, this one's gonna go. This one is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Me Healthy Glow Foundation. This smells pretty funny, to be honest, and I don't really reach for it anymore. I really want to grab their new foundation they've launched, and this is discontinued anyway, so this can go. The Too True Matte Foundation in 01. Now I know I was saying in my video that this is a very good alternative if you wanted a £1 foundation. I just know for a fact I'm not going to reach for it, so, and it's only £1. Yeah, so, I mean, if you're looking for an affordable foundation, then this is a good one, but I know I'm not going to reach for it that much, so I'm not going to be keeping this one. Miss Sporty Really Me Second Skin Effect Foundation. You can't get Miss Sporty anymore. I've said this countless times. It has a very good natural look to the skin, but yeah, you just can't really get it anymore, so there's no point in me keeping this, so I won't be keeping it. This one is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation. This is way too pink for me. And yeah, they've got a new one which they've come out, which has got a different formula, so I might give that a go. So I'm going to grab a different shade and get rid of this one. This one is the Nip and Fab Foundation. This one was okay. It's not a terrible foundation, but I just don't really reach for it. So this one can go. Oh my god, this is my very loved... Oh my god, it's so cute because it's got a Pikachu on the front. It's amazing. I cannot remember, who is this by again? Oh, Toly Moly, that's it, Toly Moly. Yeah, this was their CC Cream Foundation. This is lovely, but it's completely dried out and there's hardly no product in it left. So sadly, this has got to go. As much as the packaging is so cute, so cute. This one's the Bourgeois Healthy Mix Serum in Vanilla. This is now completely empty. It looks like there's product in there left, but it's actually empty now, so sadly, this has got to go. This is the very first foundation I ever wore, and it was my favourite, but sadly it's got to go. It's got to go. The Revlon Conceal and Glow Foundation in F1. Way too pale for me, and yeah, I try and mix it in, and it's still way too pale for me, so this is going to go. The Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Cream. Yeah, same deal. It's just very pale and it's very full coverage for a CC cream. This is full on coverage. But I haven't really reached for it ever since, to be honest. So yeah, this can sadly go. This one's the Collection Illuminating Touch Foundation. Now I know Collection have brought out a new foundation. Wrong colour for me. I did try to order this This was at the beginning of the pandemic. I tried to do the 3 for 2 on makeup, and the Superdrug website was a nightmare. Like, things kept coming out of my basket, things were out of stock really quickly. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare to get my makeup order. So I really wanted to get cool ivory, but I got warm ivory, which hence it's not my shade. So I need to get the cool ivory instead. So this is going to have to go. And last but not least, this one is absolutely disgusting. Basically, this used to be this was a ghost whitener, but I used to use this as a lightening drops for my foundations. As you guys can see, I'm going to tilt this. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Hang on. Can you guys hear that? Ew, it's completely liquid. When I bought this, it was not a liquid at all. It was a thick whitener. It's completely separated, and oh, the product's gone completely off. Oops, and I've just dropped it on the floor. It's gone completely off, so that one is 100% going. That was the last of my foundations, so that's all my foundations completely sorted. I hope you guys are enjoying my Declutter series. I'm sorry that the videos aren't as long as they were last time, because I felt like those videos went on a little bit too long, so I wanted to keep them short and sweet. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you like. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye guys. Take care.